What's going on, guys? This is Domezyy from Little Seekers. I just want to talk through a Queen Pop raid here. This is a variation with a skeleton spell. Uh, the main issue people tend to have with these kind of raids is if the pups don't kill the queen, then you might have some trouble because she's going to kill all of your balloons and nothing's going to focus her. So the idea here is you just have a bit of extra insurance that the skeletons will kill the queen. And often this is going to be under rage, so, she's definitely going to go down. Um, Before I start, I just want to point out a couple of features of this base. You're going to notice around the queen, there's no splash. So we got a mortar here, and the wizard is over here, but that's out of range. So you got this nice empty space where the skeletons can just do their thing and take down the queen. So this is ideal. So let's get started. Let's see how Kratos does this. So, looks like he's taken out an air defense first. He's picked the one next to the sweeper. Pretty smart move. Don't have to come in from this way anymore into the sweeper. So now we're doing the lure. Guys, you still need to pull the CC in this kind of raid. The pups and certainly the skeletons, they're not going to deal with the CC in this kind of raid. So that is the purpose of your hero. So I think he only used, what, 4 loons there, and he got 2 defenses and a lure, so that's pretty good value for 20 camp space. So we're pulling it out, and with these kind of raids, your heroes, they don't have the biggest purpose. Like in some raids, they can make or break it. They're just going to be killing off that CC for you. So he's used the abilities real early, and they're just going to wander around the base a bit. Right, before we get too far into this, he's coming in on this air defense with 2 hounds first and a bunch of balloons. What you'll notice is the queen is in range of this air defense, which means she's going to start shooting these hounds, which is what you want. You don't want them on your loons. Watch her step forward, and she's on that big boy lava hound now. Which means that your loons are safe and she's going to be busy for some time. That's perfect time for skeletons. Notice we got no splash going for her. And a rage for, really make sure she's going down. The pups would have also helped out. So, heroes working their way around the outside, they've become the kill squad, essentially. Sorry, the cleanup squad, essentially. And we're still working our way through. Right, now. He's got, what is that, 2, maybe 3 hounds on 1 air defense still, and he has a rage in hand, but there's no other air defenses, so wisely enough he's going to hold that rage and let at least one of these hounds pop. And that's going to help with cleanup, because when the last air defense has gone down, these hounds don't do a whole lot of tanking, because they're kind of sitting in the same spot as the balloons. So he still has that rage for if he needs it around this wizard tower, because they are going to be clumped up. But it's looking pretty good, guys. In fact, it's looking really good. There's nothing that's going to take, he's not going to need it. There's no way that that can take down all those balloons. So that's just going to overwhelm it. And in the corner we got the archer going, got a wizard down bottom, some full health heroes. This is just nuke this base. So, just let that finish up here. There's the swag here. Well done, Kratos. What I just want to go back on is this base. So, why did he pick this base for this? Well, in general, an air raid, it's nice to have these symmetrical air defenses. It makes the loon pathing a lot easier. The other thing is that since the queen has nothing around her for splash, she's going to be a real easy target for those skeletons, because as you saw in that raid, they just mugged her. There's nothing she could do. And then the only other thing I like about this base choice was it's not super spread out. These air defenses, they're in range of all these, which means the hounds are going to tank wonderfully for the loons as they go around the base. So good choice on this one, Kratos. Nice raid choice. Well done.